Hey, what's going on, everybody? Big Country here. Welcome back to Country Living and another episode of Country Mixin. All right, we're going to have a little bit of a different format today. I'm just going to record this way. I'm not going to go overhead. I'm not going to mix this for you. I'm just going to go over the recipe. The reason being is that I forgot about this recipe, and I really haven't vaped a lot of it, so I got this whole big old bottle here. Man, oh man. This thing, this wound up being steep. I made this on August 4th, right? And I just tasted it a couple days ago, trying to figure out what recipe that I had in the works to do for this week's episode. Man, oh man, this thing. This says on the bottle, Lemon Cookie V1. There's not going to be a V2. There's no need to be a V2 because I know this. There is absolutely no pledge. And that's the biggest freaking problem with lemon vapes is you get a lot of pledge flavors. This just turned in spot on to what I was looking for. I tasted a juice that I got from the Midwest Vapor Expo back in June in Columbus. I forget the name of it though. It's I think the bottle's still around here somewhere. I just don't know because I didn't do it all because I wanted. It was so good. It was a lemon frosted sugar cookie was the profile, but it was so good. I just wanted to make my own. And I'm telling you, from what I remember, from what that tastes like, this is exactly like that. I just wish I remembered it. If I remember the name of it, or if I find the bottle before this goes up, I'll put it in the description or somewhere on the screen here while I'm editing. But there's no point in me going down and mixing because, like I said, I got a 30 mil here. And I was thinking about the way I was doing the layout of my videos is, do I really need to mix in these recipe videos? Do I really need to? I can just go over the flavors with you and do something on the screen graphics-wise. And let me know your opinion. Do you enjoy on these videos if someone goes over top and actually mixes in front of you? Do you? Just curiosity, because I don't know if it's really necessary for me to actually do a mix like that or just bring up the recipe and talk to you about it and tell you what my thoughts were for each flavor and why I worked them the way I did and all that stuff. So just kind of let me know. I can do all that stuff in a format like this as opposed to, like I said, going down and mixing. But just but if you enjoy seeing the Mixin mat. Oh, speaking of the Mixin mat, real quick, I got a hold of Michael from vapemats.com because I had someone asking me if they did not win the DIY kit, was there a way they could buy the vape mat? You know my vape mat, this is my country Mixin mat. This is my design and what I wanted, and I got it made from vapemats.com. I spoke to Michael. I was asking him, is there a way we could set up a link or something to where you can order them if you want to? He said, just have him email me. So if you happen to want one of them vape mats from Michael at vapemats.com, then I'll have his email in the description. You can email him and just request a country Mixin mat. He has the design, he has it saved, and then he'll go throughout the process that he does to sell it to you. So that's just for you. If you want a country Mixin mat, then check out his email in the description. I'll put it down there for you. So that's just if you want to. Now I'll tell you, I'm not 100% certain on Cloud Life legit. I'm not 100% certain on a minimal steep for this because, like I said, I mixed this on August 4th, and I just forgot about it. Honestly, it wasn't intentional to forget about it. It's just I just forgot about it. And a couple days ago, like I said, I already told you that story. I was looking for my tests to see what could be good for this week's recipe, and sure enough, this was it. I forgot all about this. I really did. I knew of a couple other ones I'm really looking forward to creating, but they're not good enough yet. So, let's just talk about the recipe. For starters, we have a total of a 16% flavoring. But since I don't, like I said, know the actual length of steepage, since I waited a month before I tried it, I'm going to go ahead and just recommend 14 days. Let's go 14 days. It's a long steeping because I know it takes for the acetylpyrazine to come in and the meringue and all that, and the liquid amber all to come in. I'll tell you what my goal was. You know the little cookies around the holidays? You know the big tins of cookies you get? And you got the little round cookies like this, right? And in the center, there's like a jelly, usually a strawberry or a blueberry or a blackberry or a lemon, right? And then you got some frosting over it. Those little holiday cookies with the lemon center, the little jelly lemon center, that's what I was going for. Man, I'll tell you. So that's exactly what man. Let's just talk about the recipe, okay? For starters, you know, an ELR does put everything in alphabetical order. For starters, I'd use acetylpyrazine 5% from TPA. I put it in at 1%. And what that acetylpyrazine does is it works with the cookie notes and gives that graininess, that really cookie-based graininess that a cookie provides. That's what AP does. It's an additive. Acetylpyrazine, 1%. I use Bavarian cream. Bavarian cream works with a couple of the flavors to get that frosted, sugary topping. I used Yellow Cake from Flavor West. Bavarian cream was from TPA, and that goes in at 2%. I use Yellow Cake from Flavor West. That helps with the cookie. It helps with the bread, the breadiness of the cookie is for Flavor West, and it goes in at 3%. Italian Lemon Sicily from Capella. Italian Lemon Sicily is just like one of the best lemon flavors that I've came across so far. It's really, really good, really fruity. It's not a candy, it's not like a pledgy. It's just really fruity, like just fruit, citrusy, really nice. So Italian Lemon Sicily from Capella goes into 3% at 0.9 grams. Of course, this is on the 30 ml bottle. Lemon lime from Capella, 1%. This lemon lime just boosts the acidity. It boosts the citrus of the Italian Lemon Sicily. It just goes very, very well together. You get a little bit of tartness, you get a little bit of the sourness. It just pops. It works perfect together, in my opinion. Liquid amber is also another additive. What that liquid amber does is it takes the lemons and gets that jellified note. Like I said, in the middle of that cookie, that little lemon jelly fruity drop there, that's the jellified note for the lemon flavor that I was going for. The liquid amber provides that, and it takes a while for that to come together in a juice, which is why I'm recommending this to go a minimum of 14 days, just so you can get that jellified effect from the liquid amber in the lemon. And that goes in at 0.5%. Just a 0.5% is plenty with liquid amber. Meringue. Meringue helps with the frosting. It works with the Bavarian cream, and it works with as the frosting of the frosted part of the cookie. A very low percentage. Meringue from Flavor Art at a 0.5%. It kind of gives that powdered sugar frosted coating, and it works with the Bavarian cream because the cream is a thickness for the frosting, and the meringue gives the sweet powdered sugar effect of that. Sugar cookie from Capella that goes in at 4%. This works very well with the Yellow Cake, which gives that base, the nice cookie, and with the acetylpyrazine in there with the additive, it gets that graininess. You know, you got the nice thick cookie, and it comes out really pronounced. And sugar cookie from Capella is one of the best cookies I've experienced. Granted, I got a few of them here in front of me, but the Capella sugar cookie, I took that one from John, actually. He's the one that said, dude, he loves it, and he hasn't steered me wrong yet. I enjoy it. Until I find another better one, or until I find a better one, I will continue to use Capella sugar cookie V1, not V2. And for some sweetness, we're going to add some super sweet. Now, this is totally optional. I like sweet juices. So sometimes sweetness does affect people's stomachs. You may be one of those people, so you can totally take out the super sweet. I have it in at 1%. It's from Capella, but you can take that out. And if you want the natural sweetnesses of the other flavors, that may be enough for you. Or if you just want to use TFA sweetener. Since super sweet is 1%, if you use TFA sweetener and you want to maintain that level of sweetness, then I would suggest using 2%. Of TFA sweetener, because Capella Super Sweet is about twice as strong as TFA sweetener. But it's totally your option. It's complete optional. That's it. Whatever you want. And if you look at the notes on this, I'll read it to you. It says on the notes, immediately off shake, when I made this on August 4th, it says immediately off shake, I added 1% Super Sweet. I increased the lemon Sicily to 3% and lowered the lemon lime to 1% and removed the lemon shisha altogether. Or completely. Lemon shisha, I had that pledge initially. I immediately threw that bottle in the trash. I remember that completely vividly. And then on below that, on 9.3, 9.3 is when I tasted this thing. So tasted this today, and it turned out great. I feel confident in releasing this recipe now. Such a great lemony frosted cookie. So that's the name of it. Frosted lemon sugar cookie. I couldn't, you know, I have some kind of, I usually have creative names for some of my juices, but this one here, yeah, it's just what it is. It's a frosted lemon sugar cookie. Absolutely great. I love it, and I hope you do too. And again, I say this about all my recipes, that I make these recipes for me. I make these juices to my liking. Now, I'll make a video of it, and I just hope other people like it. Not, my juices aren't going to be for everybody, but bottom line, if I like it, I'm going to release it. And I just hope other people do too. If you don't like it, you know, it's no big deal. It's not a big deal. Everybody's got their own taste. Taste is completely subjective per person. I don't care if you leave hate in the comments or whatever, or if you feel like you need to point it out, saying your shit sucks. You know who you are. Anyway, it don't matter. I like it, and that's the bottom line. I'm number one. I'm first. I got to like it first, so hope you enjoy it as well. Anyway, I do thank you very much for watching. And remember, if you want one of those country mixing vape mats, you can email Mike from vapemats.com down below. And he will go, like I said, he'll sell you one. If you haven't seen the 1K giveaway details yet about how to enter, there will be a little thing up here to tell you how to do that. Be sure to watch that video. We're close to 11. We're close to 1,100 now. We're pushing it, probably about 30 away. So we're going on. Channel support's been great. I thank you very much. Thank you very much for the support you've shown me and the channel. And we're just going to keep going, man. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. This is my hobby. This is what I enjoy to do, my escape from reality, like I've always called it. And we'll see what happens. I'm just having fun. But I thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the support. And until next video, just keep on vaping and living, baby.